It is a very common problem that radishes don't get so much bigger. Even sometimes they don't make radish bulbs. Therefore, in this video, we will discuss about the reasons why radish plant not forming bulbs. It is caused by a number of reasons, but here I will show you the most common reasons with their solutions. So keep watching and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. The first and the most common cause of small radishes is the seasonal effect. Radish plant is a winter day plant that likes to have a cool environment. If you are trying to grow them in summers, they wouldn't make radishes. Radish plants require slightly cooler nights to get bigger in size. For solving such issues, you have to grow them in their season. Sow their seeds in the early winter days so they have the whole winters to get bigger in size. Next thing that affects the size of radishes is the medium in which you are growing them. If the soil mixture is compact and hard, then it also becomes harder for the smaller radish bulbs to get bigger in size. In a soft and loose soil mix, radishes grow very healthily. Make sure your soil medium is loose so the roots can develop. A well-draining, loose and fertile soil mix is very important for root vegetables. You can buy a similar one from the description box. It is specially made for vegetable plants and gives much better results. Growing radishes in containers requires extra attention because they are growing in a limited space. Therefore, you will also have to add nutrients time to time so they can grow well. Proper fertilization is also an important thing that affects the size of radish bulbs. Low in nutrient soil don't let the radish bulbs to get bigger. Such type of extremely small and thin radishes are the result of nutritional deficiency in the plant body. It can be caused by the competition of nutrients between the neighboring plants, or maybe due to the unfertile soil mix. This deficiency can be fulfilled very easily by adding a nutrients-enriched fertilizer. Radish bulbs require extra energy when the bulbs are getting bigger. The best fertilizer for radishes is that which contains phosphorus and nitrogen in large amounts. For healthily growing radish plants in containers, a good fertilizer is also added into the description box. You can use that. Another thing here is the spacing issues that makes radishes not to form bulbs. If the radish seedlings are too much closer to one another, then there is a higher chance of competition of nutrients between them. Both the neighboring plants fight with one another for nutrients. Every radish plant must be grown 3 to 4 inches apart. It ensures a healthy root growth. If you are growing radishes in containers, then consider putting them in a larger container so they can grow well. Last thing that is also a very common reason of smaller radish bulbs is the stress and shock. It contains several problems, like you have transplanted the radish seedlings recently. Then it can cause a stress condition on the plant. That can be recovered from the stress, but sometimes it makes the radish bulb smaller in size. If your plants are weaker from the seedling stage, then it have a higher possibility that radishes not form bulbs. Such type of weaker plants must be removed from the starting. These weaker plants can also be due to poor quality radish seeds. If your radish plants are also facing such type of leaf miners attack, it can also affect their harvesting. To overcome this issue from the starting stage, you should use neem oil spray. A complete guide on neem oil pesticide spray is added here.